Good morning. Welcome, welcome, welcome to another Good Friends Friday here in Colorado and Company. Today is a very special day because my guest co-host is Jordan Keltner. Hello, Jordan.
Hello, everyone.
You might recognize him from season 9 of Love is Blind. Very excited to have you here. You doing okay?
Yeah, I'm excited to be here.
You feeling good?
Feel great.
Okay, good. Better. Now, I want to ask you, how has life for you been since the show ended?
Yeah.
Are you recognized constantly?
Here and there, yeah. I kind of live in the suburbs, so not too much, but it's been super cool. I got to work with all these cool brands and do a lot of traveling and all this like media and press stuff. So I was actually able to leave my job due to the brand work and just be fully available to my son, which has been like very special.
Dream.
Yeah.
Dream.
So also wrote the kids book, which is like my bread and butter now. It's full force, just throwing everything at the wall, just trying to make it happen.
Unbelievable. You're an influencer now, Jordan.
Yeah, until I fall off.
Until you're canceled,
then I'll be
right?
a comedian or a DJ.
Yeah. All right, so tell us all about the books. I'm really excited. I actually read 2 of them. One of the one I needed today was this one, Dear Luca. They're all Dear Lucas, but it's a book about being kind, a book about taking charge of your day. That's the one I read. Tell me how this all got started.
Yeah, so my son was just learning how to read in kindergarten and just thought it would be a cool thing to do. Just not an oversaturated market at all. Just very easy to jump in there and
no one's writing
and
baby
get
books.
this. Yeah, especially we self-publish. We actually started a publishing company and we handled all manufacturing, distribution, all legal. So it's just like a very grassrootsy brand that me and my friends do, and yeah, very proud of it. And I mean, it's just meaningful work, which is what I've always wanted to do in life.
Yeah, and we all have known Luca, so I'm like, oh, it's Luca. Like we all feel like we know him from the show.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, he's my dude is so cool, just like the coolest thing, and just to have someone to inspire you to do little stuff like this is just amazing.
Amazing. That's so good. And I really loved the books.
Yeah,
They're very good.
Yeah, we put our blood, sweat, and tears in them,
Yeah.
So it was like a long road to get just to where we're have the book set up on the table and stuff, and the road is even longer to keep scaling and keep writing, and but we're here for it.
You're gonna be like, Dear Luca, you're a 25-year-old. You're gonna still have them. Okay, so these stories were created by parents, real parents who have kids who are dealing with some very adult issues. Is that right? Because that's very true. What do you think writing from the parents' perspective? Why is that so important for you?
Well, when we came up with the concept, we wanted the books to be conversation driven. Obviously reading about dinosaurs and caterpillars is very cute and cool, but we just don't think there's so much left on the table when a kid is reading stuff like that. So we wanted to push, books and literature that like really have, like actual meaning to it, you know?
Yeah.
And we just don't want anyone else punching holes in drywall. So we wanted to start the conversation about emotions as early as possible. So we made them colorful board books.
The illustrations are awesome.
Yeah, this is an amazing illustrator. He's from Morocco. He crushes it.
Yeah.
So just very, very proud. And again, like I just wanted to wake up and do something that I find like meaningful, something I'm passionate about. Yeah.
Look at you, Jordan. You're my fave. You know you're my fave from
shucks.
Love is Blind. Oh, so these books actually give back as well. What is that about? Tell me.
Yeah, so my son was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes when he was 2. So
and you brought that to people's attention. I thought that was lovely.
Yeah, again, I'm just forever in debt to Netflix for letting me tell my story that way. That was never my intentions. I was just trying to be transparent and tell my story, and I'm so glad I got to, just educate and advocate.
Yeah, you
so
did.
very, very special. But yeah, we work with this charity called Life for a Child, and so $1 from every book goes to the Life for a Child. They're just a very lean running charity, and they really specialize in getting these kids these test strips and insulins in these very like impoverished parts of the world, which means a lot because our healthcare system in America is not perfect.
What?
It's so much worse than other places,
Very
right?
true. Very true.
It's just so bad that some of these kids are just dying because they're not even diagnosed in time. So, the average life expectancy without proper medical attention is like 2 to 3 years with type 1 diabetes.
Really?
Yeah, so like the clock is ticking. So, we just did a lot of work trying to make sure that the money we donate is going to go to like these kids. We don't want the CEO to be wearing a Rolex or be driving a brand new car.
No.
So that's how we landed on Life for a Child.
I love that. Unbelievable. You're very inspirational, and Luca is too. Good for Luca
Yeah,
for being.
he's the man.
He's the man. Good for him as well. I'm very, very inspired. So Jordan will be here for the whole show. Don't worry, we're gonna get drinks. We're gonna dance. We're gonna make him dance after the drinks. But I want you all to put this in your notes app right now. You can get the Dear Luca books online at dearluca.com, and they're great because they're all about different. One is a book about being brave. Like, who doesn't want to learn about that? You can also stay updated on social media. Just search the handle Dear Luca Official. Jordan, congratulations.
Thank you.
Fantastic job.
I appreciate that.
Very nice.